wanted to gauge her sincerity as she replied. After all, people often disappeared because things were bad at home, but spouses are rarely forthcoming about that. "Oh, I do," said Cassandra. "I love him more than I can say. Joshua is a wonderful, wonderful man." She looked at me with pleading eyes. "You have to help me get him back. You just have to." I looked down at my coffee mug. Steam was rising from it. "Have you tried the police?" Cassandra made a sound that I guessed was supposed to be a snort. It had the right roughness, but was dry as Martian sand. "Yes. I hate to speak ill of anyone, Mr. Lomax. Believe me, it's not my way, but, well, there's no ducking it, is there? They were useless, just totally useless." I nodded slightly. "It's a story I heard often enough. I owed most of what little livelihood I had to the local cops' incompetence and indifference." "Who did you speak to?" A detective, I guess he was. He didn't wear a uniform. I've forgotten his name." "What did he look like?" "Red hair and—" "That's Mac," I said. She looked puzzled, so I said his full name. "Dougal McCrae." "McCrae, yes," said Cassandra. She shuddered a bit, and she must have noticed my surprised reaction to that. "Sorry," she said. "I just didn't like the way he looked at me." I resisted running my eyes over her body just then. I'd already done so, and I could remember what I'd seen. I guess her original figure hadn't been like this one. If it had, she'd certainly be used to admiring looks from men by now. "I'll have a word with McCrae," I said. "See what's already been done, then I'll pick up where the cops left off." "Would you?" Her green eyes seemed to dance. "Oh, thank you, Mr. Lomax. You're a good man, I can tell." I shrugged a little. "I can show you 2 ex-wives and half-dozen bankers who disagree." "Oh, no," she said. "Don't say things like that. You are a good man. I'm sure of it. Believe me, I have a sense about these things. You're a good man, and I know you won't let me down." Naive woman. She'd probably thought the same thing about her husband until he'd run off. "Now, what can you tell me about your husband? Joshua, is it?" "Yes, that's right. His full name is Joshua Connor Wilkins, and it's Joshua, never just Josh, thank you very much." I nodded. Guys who were anal about being called by their full first names never bought a round, in my experience. Maybe it was a good thing that this clown was gone. "Yes," I said. "Go on." I didn't have to take notes, of course. My office computer was recording everything and would extract whatever was useful into a summary file for me. Cassandra ran her synthetic lower lip back and forth beneath her artificial upper teeth, thinking for a moment. Then, "Well, he was born in Calgary, Alberta, and he's 38 years old. He moved to Mars 7 years ago. Mears were Mars years, about double the length of those on Earth." "Do you have a picture?" "I can access one," she said. She pointed at my desk terminal. "May I?" I nodded, and Cassandra reached over to grab the keyboard. In doing so, she managed to knock over my coffee mug, spilling hot joe all over her dainty hand. She let out a small yelp of pain. I got up, grabbed a towel, and began wiping up the mess. "I'm surprised that hurt," I said. "I mean, I do like my coffee hot, but—" "Transfers feel pain, Mr. Lomax," she said, "for the same reason that biologicals do. When you're flesh and blood, you need a signaling system to warn you when your parts are being damaged. Same is true for those of us who have transferred. Admittedly, artificial bodies are much more durable, of course." "Ah," I said. "Sorry," she replied. "I've explained this so many times now, at work. Anyway, please forgive me about your desk." I made a dismissive gesture. "Thank God for the paperless office, huh? Don't worry about it." I gestured at the keyboard. Fortunately, none of the coffee had gone down between the keys. "You were going to show me a picture?" "Oh, right." She spoke some commands, and the terminal responded, making me wonder what she'd wanted the keyboard for. But then she used it to type in a long passphrase. Presumably she didn't want to say hers aloud in front of me. She frowned as she was typing it in and backspaced to make a correction. Multi-word passphrases were easy to say but hard to type if you weren't adept with a keyboard. And the more security-conscious you were, the longer the passphrase you used. Anyway, she accessed some repository of her personal files and brought up a photo of Joshua Never Josh Wilkins. Given how attractive Mrs. Wilkins was,